Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. You guys ready for another chill stream? Because I am the bombest again. I don't know why I feel compelled to rhyme, but I do. It's a good morning, another good morning, right? We got one more day to that Coinbase IPO. That Coinbase IPO tomorrow is tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about that. Man, I was reading an article. They've already done some listings. People have already kind of bought the stock through private sales, and it's going for like $375 and $100 billion valuation. Wow, are you freaking out of your minds, people? It's going to be, plus with that 1.8 billion quarterly report that they put out, man, I would not be surprised to see that thing hit $500 tomorrow. I'm probably not going to be buying into it, though I really want to. I really do want to FOMO into it. I'm probably not going to. I'm not sure what my schedule's like tomorrow for work. I do know that, man, I forgot about this. I'm getting my second shot tomorrow, second vaccination shot tomorrow. I'm pretty nervous about that. Trying to be positive, not gonna get the headaches and all that. And then might have to do something with work. It requires me from not being around, but I really want to kind of like live stream or hang out in the Coinbase IPO, though I really don't think it's in the cards. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to pay attention to it that much. Anyway, we got a lot on the docket today. We're going to hop in over to the stock market really quick. We're going to take a look at Tastyworks. We're just going to see what's going on in the stock markets. Let's pull up the Tastyworks and see what we got going on. All right, so the Nasdaq is up 63 points. It's looking pretty good. The E-mini's down only, half a point. That's a little interesting. Nasdaq's up 60, and the S&P 500's down a tick. What's going on there? That doesn't make much sense. Gold, what is gold doing? Gold is up $10, just still kind of just hanging around 1700 to 1740. Pretty boring trade. That one is it going to just continue to decline down? My guess is yes, as crypto continues to climb up. Crypto is pretty amazing today. Bitcoin's clocking all new all-time highs. Ethereum's clocking new all-time highs. We're definitely going to talk about Binance. We're going to talk about Ripple, that XRP. Ripple, not how did that? There was an old commercial. Ripple. Oh man, I forget. old, so it was almost predates me. All right, so Cardano, man, Cardano's looking great. Cardano's busting out today. It's looking really good. We got that gift from the gods that I've been hoping for on Bitcoin. MicroStrategies is at $748. Pre-market ask. So we might be able to get out of my bullish put spread for a nice profit today. We'll see how that goes. That one has been in serious gamma risk, something I typically don't do. We got 3 days left to go. But it was one of those, I was either going to take a max loss or we were going to get out of the profit. I don't know. If I were to hold this to Friday and it stayed above $730, it would be a $500 winner chicken dinner. I don't know that I want to risk that, though, because I don't know what's going to happen with Bitcoin by Friday, right? I'm pretty bullish on Bitcoin through tomorrow, but I don't know if we're going to get that futures downslide into the end of the month. I'm leaning towards it not being that bad this month. We'll have to see. Bitcoin can hit 65 to 70,000 though, which I think is possible this week. I really do. Moonboy Tom, I know we got 10,000. Look, we're going to talk about these crazy numbers I put in the thumbnail. $10,000 BNB and $10 Ripple XRP. Are they possible? I got good news and bad news. We'll get to it in a bit. The good news is I really do think it's possible. I really do. And the bad news is I don't think it's going to happen this year. I think it's going to happen within the next cycle. So back to the good news, plenty of time to continue to dollar cost average in. I was dollar cost averaging into BNB. I'm considering buying. I'm kind of low on my ammo to continue to buy in. We are going to look at my portfolio again today. We're getting close to a pretty exciting number for me. We're still a long ways away from, I'm being greedy, from me taking profits. Anyway, let's go through the stock market real quick and see what's going on. It's been open for about a minute. My micro strategy trade is now up $170. It was down as much as like $300-400. Should I take profits now? You know, I was at this point yesterday and I got greedy and then things pulled back. Bitcoin is, so $4,000 has been dollar cost average into this. In the beginning, it was mostly options. And then some Bitcoin related stocks like Riot and Mara. And now it's just all crypto. This thing is over a doubled. It's pushing, I think it's at like 8,800 right now. So it's over 100%. It's going to continue to rip because crypto is going to continue to rip. You can see it's all Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin right now. So from, this should be an easy, should be, knock on wood. I mean, even if it just stayed flat and me putting in $250, it's obviously going to go over 10,000. My goal is to maybe try and hit 20, 25,000. We'll have to see how that goes. Pretty lofty goal. We're about halfway into it. You know, October to April, we got about 6 months to go. We'll continue to dollar cost average in. We're going to need a little bit of a move in crypto, but it's possible. Will I continue to just buy crypto for the rest of the year in this? Probably. I think that's the best risk for reward. Tesla must be doing pretty good. Man, that Binance, what they're doing, it's another reason I really love that coin. I'm seriously, like, I seriously considered converting a bunch of my Ethereum to Binance because I think Binance is, man, it's tough. I'm not sure. I think Binance might continue to outperform Ethereum because they've just doing, like, they're clicking on all cylinders. The Binance Smart Chain, lower fees, pancake swaps, a lot of projects are putting themselves on Binance Smart Chain. I mean, they're doing cross chain, but it's putting a network effect on there. And while a lot of people are talking about like this new tokenized Tesla and the stocks, I don't think people are really factoring in how big of a deal that is. That is going to be a major catalyst for Binance. I wish, like, if I could buy stock in anything, it would be, if I wish I could, it would be Binance, right? So why not do that with BNB? Like I said, I was dollar cost averaging in. I'm currently not. I'm going to probably figure out, because I only have about 500. I say only, for some people that's a lot. My apologies. I only have about 500 to 1,000 a month, and I can dollar cost average into crypto. I do have like $10,000 to $15,000. Like, I could continue to put into crypto right now. That's kind of being held for some real estate. And I've actually have, you know, I probably need to take some money out of this account, the stock account, or take some profits in crypto for that real estate. But I just keep taking this, every little penny I have, and I keep wanting to put it into crypto. It's a crazy addiction. I have refrained from buying a bunch of like small, or adding to my portfolio recently, like adding a bunch of coins I want, and even just adding more coins, like more Cardano or more Polkadot. So before we get back to that, let's wrap up what's going on in the stock market. GNOG, my portfolio, Disney. All right, so this is my profit and loss on the open. We got Tattooed Chef still down a bit. Man, I love me some Tattooed Chef. I have a naked put in there, the 20 put. I'm not too worried about that. We got about 38 days left to go. I end up having to buy another 100 shares of Tattooed Chef at a discount. Hopefully a discount. Like right now, it's probably at, what did I pay? Oh, I got $2.12 credit for that. So Tattooed Chef would have to be at $17.88 would be my break even on that put. So I would anything if I were to have to buy 100 shares of Tattooed Chef, it would be at $20 plus the credit received, make my cost basis $17.88. Anything below $17.88, I would start losing money. But at that point, I could, you know, sell a covered call or what have you, or just enjoy the fact that I got more of a stock I love. There for a while, I mean, I like Tattooed Chef. They got good marketing. They're getting great market penetration in the stores, Costco's, Walmart's, Targets. I've had the ones at Walmart. I think they do not taste very well. The balsamic butter, they have a hemp bowl or something like that. And they have another one, I don't remember. Oh, Ratatouille. I didn't like any of those. Not at all. I haven't looked hard. Next time I go to Costco, I'll have to take a look there. I'm not sure if our Costco has them, to be honest, but I'll probably gonna go there today or tomorrow and I'll take a look. But the ones they got at Target, man, those ones are banging, dude. They're expensive though. And actually, I'm a little upset, Tattooed Chef. The last one I had was really good, but it had like broken pieces of the plastic bowl left over from like another bowl or something. So that kind of stuff kind of grosses me out. So that bothered me, but other than that, it's been really good. Another one had the film cut. I'm too lazy to go get a refund. And they're kind of expensive though, man. They were on sale, $4.50. And dude, like you don't get it like the commercial. It looks like you're getting this big bowl, but it's not a lot of food. And you know, us fat Americans, man, we need supersize, right? Anyway, it's good for me. I'm trying to diet. That being said, it is processed food, right? So I try not to eat processed food. Tough though, man. I'm basically a rabbit lately. You guys don't care. All right, let's wrap up this stock market stuff. Ooh, NNDM trying to make a move. I need that, man. It's down on its butt. What do I got? Some naked puts over there. Yeah, I got a $10 naked put. We're down a little bit on that. I don't care. If I have to take 100 shares of NNDM at $10, plus all the credits I've gotten on this, I got a $1.67 credit, and then we rolled it and got another 67-cent credit. So that's like $2.34 credit. Take that off the $10. What is that? $7.66. Like my cost basis, I'm down 6 cents technically right now. We got plenty of time for this to rebound. If I end up having 100 shares, NNDM is a good stock. It's going to see all-time highs again, and it's had all-time highs as much as $18. Probably, right? Like, what's going on that it's down so much? It's kind of fallen out of favor. Did I miss something with ARK? All right, so Mara's doing pretty good. Thank you, Bitcoin. Lemonade just turned green. My boy Genox just turned green. Ooh, we're even getting a little profit on that one. We're back in the profit. Lemonade, we only need it to be above $90, and we got 38 days to go, so I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Neo, we're down a bit on that one. That one, I need a bit of help. We got 38 days. As long as Tesla keeps going up, it should drag Neo up with it. Neo will probably release some numbers here pretty soon. They have earnings in May 27th. So I still feel good about that one. And that was I mean, come on. That's a $3 wide. My max loss on this, if I'm wrong, is $1.97. So that's no big deal. Palantir, we just making a lot of money off Palantir. I do have 100 shares of Palantir. I like Palantir a lot. I also have a put spread and a covered call. The covered call is flat, and it looks like the put spread is basically flat too. So Riot Mart, as I've discussed, I have a lot of shares here and in the IRA. I am looking to sell covered calls against this stuff because the premium is so high, but I'm waiting for this Bitcoin push that I've expected. Looks like Bitcoin's above 63,000 or right at that. We're going to take a look at that in a second. Hop over to the IRA, same thing. Mara, MicroStrategies. Man, maybe I should take that put spread off. No, I'm gonna let it run. I'm gonna let it run, boys and girls. All right, so put spread. Ooh, I got a bullish put spread over here that's about to come off as a 50% winner. We got 38 days to go. What is going on here? Was this a roll? $1.76 credit. And then I rolled it for another 36 cents. So that's $2.11 credit we got on this. Yeah, we got 38 days to go. And I am, oh my goodness. I considered, Tesla had some other news today. Like someone valued their solar or battery business as $1 trillion company by itself, I believe was the news I was seeing today. And I was considering buying more Tesla at the open, but I already forgot about that. I'm extremely bullish on Tesla. Maybe I get a little greedy on this. I'm gonna increase my profit to like 75%. I don't feel like doing the math, so I'm just gonna cancel this and I'm gonna go over and say close for profit. And we're just gonna put this to 75. Oh my goodness, Tom. So 58 cents. Getting a little greedy. I'm not gonna lie, but I like this trade. It's the IRA. Who cares? All right, Tattooed Chef. Man, I should have sold a covered call over here. They got earnings on 5/7. That one's gonna run. That one's gonna rip into earnings. The Nasdaq's now up 114. That's crazy. And the E-mini's still down. What is going on? Excuse me. That's crazy because like Apple and Tesla are pretty big portions of the S&P 500 and some of the other stocks like Google and stuff, right? Google's and all them's in the S&P, right? Is Google down? What's going on? Amazon? What's going on? Amazon down? Amazon's up. All the big boys are up. Disney's down a little. Google's up. What are some other ones, man? I think Nvidia's up. PayPal's up. Square, what's Square doing? I love me some Square. Square was one of my trades of the decade. I've been pounding the table on Square since it was $130. Now it's a 2x. I do think Square is going to the moon. I think I like PayPal as just as much now, if not more, as of late. Because of excuse me, because of Bitcoin, because of what they're doing in cryptocurrency. I think Square kind of needs to catch up to some of the stuff PayPal's doing, to be honest now. Uber, they got earnings coming up. I think they're pretty overpriced. I do got to do a Nikola check, 11 up 3 cents. Gotta check out my boys Ride. I love giving Ride a hard time. They're at $10.54. I'm not gonna lie. I think someone posted a very eloquent comment about Ride because I continue to say Ride is garbage. I think Ride's going to zero. I've done videos of that. Some of my most hated videos, you know, it's kind of right. So far, I've been kind of right. He pointed out like he has a buddy that lives in Lordstown or whatever. Drives by the factory. There's a lot of stuff going on. That's good. I mean, good for them. I'm not necessarily hating. I am hating on Ride, but I'm not wishing for them to fail. I mean, America could use more, you know, work for the workers. I'm sure that area is hard hit with recent doings in the auto industry in the area. And I'm not rooting for it. I just don't think they're going to be successful. I think a lot of what they've said is a bunch of BS. I'm pretty good BS. I can smell the BS. I don't believe a lot of things that the CEOs have said coming out of both Ride and Workhorse. So I'm against it. Like, and just some of the things they've said about what they're trying to do with their truck, the no full self-driving, this fleet. Apparently a lot of that stuff is a bunch of BS. Not surprised. It didn't make sense, right? First of all they've had is a prototype, and going from a prototype to a full-on assembly, I don't care how big they're, anyway, my apologies. There's nothing in my title that says I'm going to go on a Ride rampage, so I'm just going to stop now. Workhorse, 1247, another joke stock. Walmart down 68 cents. Anything else interesting? And let's take a quick look at the watch list, see if I want to put a trade on. I've been kind of ignoring the stock market as of late. Let's see if anything looks interesting. So all these earnings plays, that makes it a bit tough. Usually we kind of wait for earnings to do stuff. But I'm just itching to do something. We already got Lemonade, Dash, Snap. I think Snap's Xpeng. I like me some Xpeng. I'm not gonna lie. Phonosapes, another, like, what the hell is it doing? BFT, that one's one of those SPACs. It's been kind of meh. All right, so Clean Spark is down on its butt. I think that's had, what's going on in Clean Spark? Yeah, that one's really down on its butt. Wonder why it's down so much. I don't know a lot about this company. They have earnings 511. Maybe let's just put something on. Just put this on the board. What's a 2.5 gonna get us? Yeah, chicken. We're gonna do a chicken-ish bullish put spread. $2.50 wide. We're gonna get like $1.20 credit. Max loss on this would be $1.30 or $130. Come on, baby. Boom, boom, boom. 4-star liquidity. All right. Now, we're going to lower this. One more penny. This doesn't fill. I'm just going to let it. All right, we're filled. Now I'm going to come back over here. I like this one. It's down on its butt. It won't take much for it to run up a bit into earnings a month away. What was the, I should have looked. So 66% chance of being 50% profitable, 122% IV. Man, I'm tempted to do, like, add, maybe that's what I should have done. All right, we're gonna get ultra bullish on this. I'm gonna add a naked put on this. It's kind of like a reverse ratio spread. I don't even know if that's a thing. All right. So what did I just do? Working dollar, trying to get $1.40. All right, I don't know that this is gonna fill, but I'm gonna put on a 17.5 put, try and get $1.40 credit. All right, let's hop on over to crypto. Actually, let's pull up the portfolio. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about this. This is a pretty big number. We're reaching 500,000 on the crypto portfolio. Obviously, that's a number to start popping some champagne bottles. Not as great as the 2 Comma Club. As Russ Hanneman, is that his name? On Silicon Valley, the 3 Comma Club. The Dos Commas tequila. Maybe I need to get that minted. And I think this portfolio will see $1 million. I do think crypto is going to get there. How's everyone doing out there? Let's shout from the rooftops. Let's hear it in chat. What do you guys want me to talk about? I'm definitely going to talk about Binance. We're going to talk about XRP. Hit them like buttons. Hit the subscribe button. Post down in the comments below what your favorite coin is or what your favorite stock is. What you like to hear the content in more. Is it more the stock market? Is it more cryptocurrency? Obviously, this channel started off as mostly stocks. And then we're like, yo, man, there's a lot of money to be made over in cryptocurrency. Let me figure out what's going on here. This is my portfolio. I'm a buy and hold kind of guy. You can see my average cost. So I've been in this stuff for a while. The Bitcoin's a bit misleading because my average cost on that's really probably about 20,000. I started buying it at like 11,000 back in August or whatever. Really started buying it heavily as it was going up, 15,000, 18,000, really heavily. All of it was mostly, I had most of this at about 25,000. I kind of panicked because I had it over on Robinhood. This is so painful, so painful. So I panicked because I was very fearful that Robinhood could go under, and that was just too much risk for me. So I took it out of Robinhood, tax event, and then I put it back into Binance. Most of it back into Binance, and then transferred it over to BlockFi. It was painful. I had to take it off, right? So I increased my cost basis, tax event. It's not the end of the world. To me, the peace of mind, like now, hindsight, I probably should have just waited. But it sucked because I had over about 1.5 Bitcoin over there. And they keep promising, right? Like that's the headlines every day. Oh, we're bringing, we're bringing the ability for you to take your Bitcoin offer exchange. They keep promising that. How hard can that be, right? Seriously, guys, how hard can that be for you to add that to your platform? But they don't have any real incentive to do that, because once that's taken off their exchange, that's less liquidity. I guess, like, I don't even know. They are probably not even the ones that has the Bitcoin and cold storage. They probably use like some third party or what have you. I have no idea. I have no idea. All right, so Cardano, let's take a look at Cardano before we talk about Binance and XRP. Cardano's looking really good. Ooh, $1.39. Let's hashtag LFG. Hashtag LFG. Cardano is my favorite cryptocurrency. It's my biggest bag. I continue to dollar cost average in this the most. Let's go. Let's, ooh, baby. Let's get to $1.50 plus today. All right, let's see how Bitcoin's doing. It was over 63. It's pulled back a little. I would like to see this start pushing 64, 65 in tomorrow. Let's go for 70. GRT's one I've been talking about lately. It did go over $2. It's pulling back a little bit. Ethereum did it hit 2,300? 2285, so pushing up to 2300. That's doing really well. Polkadot kind of lagging a bit. I mean, it's pulled back, so Polkadot might not be a bad buy right now if you're looking. If you're one of those people that are looking to buy something. I love me some Polkadot. I'd probably, I don't know, it's tough. It's tough right now. It's really tough to say go buy something, because again, I don't know if we're going to get a pullback in April like we typically do. You know, it's happened for the last 3 months. We go into those expirations, down, 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 up. Is another down coming in? I don't know, right? I don't think, if it kind of depends on how much we go up right now. If Bitcoin does go up to like 70, 80,000 in this week, which is a big move, but it's possible with this Coinbase or any other big news tends to break. That means we're probably more likely to see, depending on the news, we're probably more likely to see a pullback, right? I don't know how much of one. Bitcoin at 70,000, I mean, a 30% pullback, which is possible. The pullbacks have gotten lighter and lighter, so it's gone from like 30% to 15% to 12%. But if this were to bang up and go to like 70,000, a 30% pullback would pull us back to 50,000, which would suck. That's in the cards. We go up, you know, quite a bit, and we go down quite a bit, and then we go up more, right? Go up a lot, go down a lot, and then go up a lot. It's kind of like it's been a rough ride for about the last 6, 7, 8 weeks. We're basically right where we were all the way back in February. Like we're about, what, 4, 5%, 10% up, about 10% up. Well, what am I saying about? I mean, we can check, right? It's been 50 days. I don't know that was a good measure. I'm not going to get the wick, although I probably should. 51 days, about 10%, right? That's, you know, that's probably why a lot of people are getting a little frustrated in cryptocurrency, because you demand those 7, 18,000% gains. All right, Binance. Let's talk about some Binance. Let's talk about some Ripple. Again, I've already talked about it, man. I'm seriously considering buying more Binance, BNB. I have, like I said, about 10 to 15,000. I'm kind of like, man, that's tough though. Like, that's the last of my cash. And then it's just like whatever I have left over from my monthly income. But I do think Binance, let's take a look at the market cap of Binance and Ripple. Ripple's just crazy. Ripple's out of control. This is mind-boggling. I like Ripple. You know, when I first got into cryptocurrency, I just liked it because a lot of people talked about it. It had a cool name. Ripple's a cool name, XRP. You couldn't really buy it on Robinhood. I kind of wanted to at the time. But it was pretty, like, and then as I started learning more and more about it, I still liked it, but it kind of fell down in my, like, top coin list. And then the SEC thing happened, and I'm just like, man, I don't got time for this. I didn't really have the exchanges at the time that enabled me to buy it very easily. So I never did. I'm kind of curious to what would have happened if I did buy it. Would I have held it or would I have bailed on it at a loss, right? Because the whole SEC thing, it's just more risk than I'm willing to take. This thing is currently sitting at a $77 billion market cap. This thing was 40, 50, 60 cents like 3-4 weeks ago, right? This is crazy. They've had good news come out, but is this news really that good? Like, it's just like they've won some small victories. Now, I think they're going to ultimately win, I guess. But the government, man, they don't, it's hard to win against the government. And once they're on your back, it's not easy to get them off. You would think with this new, I don't know, it's really hard to say. So there's still a lot of risk there. I have $10 price target in Ripple in the thumbnail. Do I think Ripple, if Ripple gets out from under this SEC stuff, I don't know if that's going to happen this year. I'm not an expert on it. It's more towards the Ripple company than it is the coin, I guess, right? I'm not a lawyer. I'm also not a financial advisor. This is also not financial advice. I do think Ripple has a very good chance of hitting $10 plus. $10 would put it at a modest $350 billion market cap. That one's actually potentially possible. Well, I'd say, well, we got to do it. It's going to be a little, probably like 400 or 500 billion, because it's not a straight 5x. It's a little bit more than 5x. So 300 to 500 billion. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do the exact calculations. So an 8 to 10x this year in Ripple is possible. I do think, I mean, that's a pretty high valuation. I mean, honestly, if you want to play it safe, I think any one of these coins, XRP, Cardano, and Polkadot especially, and BNB, most certainly BNB, can hit like Ethereum's current valuation of $256. So that would put Ripple at roughly a 4, we'll just say roughly a 4x. So 6, like $6.50. I think Ripple at $6.50, although this is a very risky play, and that's why I'm not in it. And I like Ripple. I'm rooting for Ripple. I want them to, it's a victory for cryptocurrency in general. I'm not, though Cardano's my favorite, it's not, I'm not at war. I'm not a maximalist. I'm not like it's Cardano or nothing. I think there's room for all of them to be successful. There's plenty, like the landscape of it is all changing, right? There's a lot of things happening with cryptocurrency. CRM, a very, very big company in the stock market, is working with VeChain right now. This is all, like, it's all coming together. It's all going to merge together, right? And how much this landscape is going to change in the next 10 years is going to be amazing. The cryptocurrency market cap could see 5 trillion this year. It could see 10 trillion, right? So 5 trillion is another 2.5x from here. That's kind of where I'm leaning towards, where maybe it kind of maxes out this year. But by 2025, in the next halving, I do think 10 to 20 trillion plus is definitely in the cards. And it's all going to come together. There's going to be a lot of merging with traditional companies and blockchain companies. And that's why I'm sticking to most, as you see in my portfolio, it's mostly in the big caps, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Cardano, Polkadot, right? I even some Uniswap. I have quite a bit of Uniswap. You don't see me gambling on a lot of lower stuff. I have Theta. What is VeChain? I have VeChain. My riskiest plays are probably Decentraland, which I love a lot, but it's only 0.47% of my portfolio. Engine, I like that one a lot, 0.6% of my portfolio. Ontology, I love that one a lot, 0.09%. Theta, love that one a lot. Even some of the bigger ones, Theta and VeChain, less than 1%. 95% of my portfolio is in Binance Coin, Bitcoin, Cardano, Decentraland, and Ethereum and Polkadot, right? I do think those companies will emerge victorious over the next decade. 478. Let's go. 22,000 away, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So my goal is to, you know, I've talked about my exit strategy numerous times. If Bitcoin, I think we got plenty of time left in this bull market. If Bitcoin starts hitting towards this log line up here, this upper log line, this is by no means an indication of anything. Everyone's talking about this pie top. We've already hit the pie top. I'm sorry, I don't see crypto crashing, right? So this just is an indicator I like. This is a danger zone, in my opinion, of somewhat might be a good time to take profits. Then there's some other things that can come after that, like the whole market's going to crash and then it's going to rebound, and then Bitcoin's going to pull back, and then altcoins are going to pump. If we get near up here, I'm going to take a little bit of Bitcoin off the table. Maybe take a little bit of my altcoins off the table. My goal is to get my initial investment off the table and let the rest ride into the next cycle. And by the next cycle, I think by 2025, if I can keep most of this in, also take some profits off the table, and then buy back in during a bear market. Guys, I think this could be a multi-million, if not 10 million plus portfolio. And if you got more money than me, again, this is not financial advice, and I am very, very risky right now. Like, most of my money is tied to crypto, and that's extremely risky, but that's my conviction, man. I have conviction in this. I have the ability. It's tough though at times when this volatility gets real rough and this stuff starts tanking. It is not easy, man. It's just like, man, I should be taking profits, right? But I power through it, and if we do hit a bear market and we do hit that 75, 85, 95% pullback, that is going to be really rough. Hopefully I've at least gotten my initial investment off the board by then. I personally don't think we're going to see that 95% pullback. Though I do think a 50 to 60% pullback could be in the cards, depending on how parabolic this crypto goes. So again, I do think Binance, I do think Ripple could hit $6 this cycle, $10 plus into 2025. Plenty of time, very, very early in this adoption curve. If you've not gotten into cryptocurrency yet, I can't say it enough. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. That's really tough. Don't get too crazy, in my opinion, with altcoins and small caps. Like a little bit, if you want to invest a little bit, you can play it ultra safe with Bitcoin. After that, it starts getting risky. I still think Ethereum is going to be the winner, the number 2 winner. I personally think Cardano, if anyone's going to take out Ethereum, it's going to be Cardano. But man, I can't. Binance, they're doing so many things right now, so it's tough. The one coin I do want to buy right now is Binance, but I'm waiting. If there's a pullback, and this is a pretty extreme pullback, right? If Binance pulls back down to like in the $300 range, $400, $300, I don't think that's going to happen. But if that does happen, I probably will go heavy into Binance. If it doesn't happen and I don't buy a bunch more Binance, I'm not worried about it, right? My portfolio is up 100%. I think this will see 300 to 500% by the end of this year, which is, I mean, you can't time the market. You can't time these markets perfectly. You can't time these coins perfectly. You can't catch every winner. I could sit here and lament that I did an all-in engine and make 500%, or all-in VeChain and make 400%. Those coins, much higher reward, but much higher risk, right? So that's why my portfolio is in the more stable stuff. And Cardano is paying off. It's up 178%. I think that one, biggest bag, I think that one is going to hit conservatively $3 to $5, but I think that could see 7 to 10. I'm going to be really happy with $3 to $5, to be honest. I am a bit disappointed in Cardano. That it's not seen like $2 yet, and they're kind of delaying stuff, right? Like I think Alfonso was originally, so that's believe the finalization of smart contracts. I think that was supposed to be in March. We haven't gotten any of those birdies Charles has promised about. So I think Alfonso's now, they're talking about the end of May. And and we haven't had the birdie yet. So that is kind of holding it back, but that is going to cause, I think once those two start happening, that we're going to see a $2 to $3 Cardano pretty quick. And you know, again, auto model, you want to hold, try and get into the long-term capital gains, which is tough with cryptocurrency. The longer you wait, because if it does hit near the end of this peak where previous cycles and a lot of YouTubers talk about August to September to November, if it does look like it could, you know, top out and crash, I got to consider taking profits at that point. We're going to be nimble though. That is one. So I kind of get excited that Bitcoin is not getting too parabolic too quick, but eventually it could snap, and it doesn't matter like how long it takes. If it continues to just kind of slowly go up to like 85,000 by July, and then all of a sudden by the end of August it's over 140,000, right? And then you're just like, okay, right, we're probably going to get a massive pullback. So you got to be nimble, you got to be fluid. Bitcoin was over 63,000. Now it's kind of pulling back a bit. Let's see what Ethereum's doing. It's still well over 2,200, so it's holding pretty strong. It had a high today of 2233. So Ethereum's still holding pretty strong near its all-time high. Bitcoin's pulling back a bit. I have a feeling that this one's gonna probably have another push today, tonight, and all these into tomorrow. I would love to see Cardano, even though it's arbitrary, I would love to see Cardano close above like $1.38 today. That would be extremely bullish. I do have this target of $1.90 right here because, again, I do the best technical analysis, the best TNA on the YouTubes. I don't really talk about it that often, but my TNA is always exactly as predicted. I always nail it. I always get it right. I'm kidding, boys and girls. Technical analysis is just kind of whatever to me. TradingView is telling me Cardano is a strong buy. I wonder why. That's interesting. It's pushing up near all-time highs again. All right, Polkadot 41. Let's go, baby. Let's get some Polkadot going. One last look at the 477. We pulled back a little. I would love to see this hit $500,000 this week. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Stock market. Let's see how we're doing. A clean spark. Put on a clean spark trade. Did my put go through? Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. All right, I'm not even going to explain what I did. I put on a put spread, then I put on another naked put that kind of canceled. Whatever. I got a 20 naked put on. We're gonna let that rock and roll. I'm gonna buy that back at half price. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you just go too quick and you make dumb mistakes. All right, Gnog, good, Lemonade, Mara. The one I care about the most is MicroStrategy. 754, man. What are we at? If I want to close this now, maybe we take profits. 250. That's a 50% winner right now, but the mid's 345. I'm going to put this in for a 50% winner. We're going to let that ride, and I'll follow up with you guys tomorrow on that. The Nasdaq up 131. The E-mini S&P is now positive, up 5. Tesla up 25. Oh man, I got this naked put is now up quite a bit. All right, I'm gonna let that continue to run. I'm itching to do something. Kind of buying power. What do I want to do? Do I want to do anything? What is my put spread? That's quite a bit away from profit. One last look at the watch list. Ileon, below $10. That's below their SPAC price. That's effing embarrassing, as the coach would say on Letterkenny. All right. Upwork, United Steel's pulled back quite a bit since recent all-time highs. Weren't they at like, 20, not too much, like $22. Neo, I already got Neo on. That's no, don't care. DraftKings, I like me some DraftKings. It looks like they're down a bit. They got earnings coming up 5-7. Let's take a look. The chart. Yeah, man, why are they down so much? March Madness is over. Is that why? We got baseball, NFL coming up. I mean, NFL's a bit away, but we had a high of $72. I like DraftKings quite a bit. There's Penn. I'm gonna put some DraftKings on, maybe. Let's see what we can get. All right. $1.77 greater than 1/3 the width of strike. We'll go for $1.75. Boom, boom, boom. We're filled. I didn't even look. 77% chance of being 50% profitable. Take those all day long. We're gonna come over here. Close that at 50% profit. Man, maybe I should do that. Do something like that in the IRA too. See if we can put something on in the IRA. We got a little bit of buying power. Let's go back to the watch list. Where? Nope, not going to get in that one right now. It's at all-time highs, and who knows what's going to happen to Bitcoin after this week. GM, Nvidia, Facebook. Oh man, Facebook's over $300. I haven't looked at that one in a while. Apple. Apple's got earnings coming at the end of the month. Let's see if we can do something in Apple. 130, 125. Man, not really feeling it. Maybe do an iron condor. There we go. If I can get this fill, I like this one a lot. So the expected move is $8.73. This one, maybe we can go up a bit more. All right, $1.88. That doesn't really give me a lot more than, though. It's not worth it. All right, that one's boring. No fun. AMD earnings 427. I don't know what's going to happen with AMD because of the chip shortage. I don't know if their sales are going to be bad. You can't buy any video cards right now because maybe because of crypto's killing them, the chip shortage. I don't know what their guidance is going to be like. That's just too risky. Amazon, what are they doing? Amazon's on a tear. They got earnings coming 429. They're always like $10 wide though. That's the problem with them. And they even get big. Oh, we got some $5 wide. Ooh, let's do it. All right, so $1.70. We'll go for $1.73. This probably won't fill. IRA. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I'm gonna let that run. I will be back 6:25 a.m. PST. Be there, be square. Peace.